On Sunday, August 29, 2021, Love Island USA Season 3, Bailey had an Instagram Q&A, and this is what happened.
I do marketing and social media for a sustainable tourism company called Seagoing Green because I care about the environment so much, and they help like islands and hotels and yachts, reduce their impact on the environment. So I love working for them. I applied, honestly. I was not scouted. I was like one of the only people who actually applied. But I had just gotten out of a relationship and I was like, okay, I need to do something crazy, switch up my life. So I applied and it worked out. No, I have not watched the show yet. I'm actually probably not going to watch it. I decided right when I got out that I want to just have the memory of it in my head, like how I lived it, instead of watching it and having any of my feelings change about what happened. So, nope, not watching. For now, at least. Okay, confession. I'm actually the biggest challenge nerd ever. Like, I've been watching it with my sister since we were little. It's my favorite TV show in the world. So if I ever got asked to be on it, I would like pass away. Like, that would be so surreal. I'm not planning on it anytime soon, but it'd be cool. I'm going to answer this in terms of being in the villa. So my favorite thing in Love Island was actually not having our phones. It was really nice to just not have any distractions and be able to get to know people at such a faster rate than you would on the outside. So yeah, not having our phones was surprisingly very nice. Yes, I've seen season 1 and 2 of Love Island US. I've seen all the UK seasons. I've seen the Australia seasons. I'm a super fan. Like, I watch any and all reality TV. Like I said, The Challenge is my favorite, but any reality TV show you can think of. Okay, this one's hard because I shop somewhere different for every single article of clothing, but my go-tos are probably Revolve and Princess Polly. That's where most of the stuff I wore on the show I got from. Okay, so I will always be honest if someone asks if I've had something done. So no, my lips are not natural. I got a little bit of filler on the half right when I got home. So they are still a little bit swollen, but no, they're not natural. Had a little bit of filler. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Vancouver is actually one of my favorite cities I've ever been to. It's so beautiful. My dad is from there, and I still have some family that lives up there, so hopefully I'll be back soon. Okay, so I know Greek life is not for everyone. That's totally fine. But if that is something you're interested in, I would say to do it because that's how I made all of my best friends in school. It was such a good experience for me. So if that's something you're thinking about or you're on the fence with, like, just go for it and try it. Okay, my favorite or my go-to is probably the Anastasia Beverly Hills like brow pencil with the little spoolie thing on the other end. I use that like every single day. I hate being seen without it because I hate like having naked eyebrows. So that is my go-to. Okay, so I touched on this a little bit earlier, but I actually applied for Love Island probably in like December, super long ago. Didn't hear anything, so I didn't think anything was happening. And then right before, they started interviewing me and talking to me and asked me to fly to Hawaii, and I did. Sometimes they would drop off swimsuits that we could wear. We had the option to, but I don't think I wore any of them. So I would say all of mine were either ones that I brought in or borrowed, and mostly everyone else wore their own too. We brought in like a ton of swimsuits. Okay, only have 15 seconds, but I will say there wasn't anything like seriously bad about being on Love Island at all. I have nothing but like great things to say about my experience. I loved it. There's just little annoying things like you don't know what time it is, you're on someone else's schedule, so that's kind of hard to deal with. Yes, I did know that I was going to be going into the villa later because of when I flew out was a little bit later. So I had to wait around for a while. I didn't know exactly when I was going to go in and ended up waiting the longest, going last, but it's fine. Okay, so literally all the couples that are together now are super strong, but right from when I walked in the villa, I could tell Josh and Shannon, like, they are perfect for each other. They're so cute. They get along great, and I just wish them the best. Okay, something you guys didn't get to see was my wipeout. It was like one of my first days in the villa, and I was going to get in the shower, and you didn't see it because I was naked, but I was running and slipped on the wet floor and like flopped like a dead fish. It hurts. Of course, I love Drag Race. I'm behind on the last few seasons, but my favorite queen is Bob the Drag Queen. So I was actually surprised by this, but literally none of the show is scripted. The only part you have to say is like, I would like to couple up with at a recoupling or something, but every chat or interaction outside of that is like 100% organic and it's totally unscripted. Cash and Cinco are freaking perfect. They're so cute and I'm obsessed with them. They're great together. Okay, I'm sorry it took me so long to talk about this, but I did want to address what you guys have all been asking about Jeremy. So basically, I thought that once we got outside the villa, we were going to continue getting to know each other and see, if we could work on the outside. And then once I got to New York, I realized that that was clearly not happening anymore. He seemed very distant, and I could just tell that his feelings had changed. And he ended up telling me that he did have feelings for someone else, and while I was very hurt at first because I felt like I didn't even really get a chance and I really wanted to at least try, at the end of the day, I can't fault him for his feelings, and, he was honest with me, and I respect him for that, and we are just friends at this point. We are not moving forward romantically. Okay, sorry, the video cut off, but I just wanted to add thank you so, so much to everyone who was voting for us and rooting for us along the way. I'm so sorry to let you guys down. This isn't necessarily what I wanted, but it happens, this is life. It's okay. I'm going to be okay. And Jeremy and I are just friends, but that is all I think that I'm going to say about it for now. I honestly would not change a single thing from my Love Island experience. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I came out with some of the most amazing friends. I had the best time and met awesome people, so it was great. I loved Hawaii. I've been before and I would love to come back, but my only gripe about Love Island being there is that it rained like every day. I don't know if you could tell, but some of the nights my hair was like so messed up from the rain. Okay, if anyone gets grossed out by bendy fingers, here's your warning to look away. But my hidden talent is that I can do this with my thumb. I don't know if I just like don't have a bone, but I have like an extreme hitchhiker's thumb. Corey and Olivia are not fake at all. They're two of the realest people I've ever met. I love them both individually. I love them together. They're great, and I know they'll be together for a long time. I was in the villa for exactly 14 days. So it was only 2 weeks, but it felt like 2 months. But realistically, it was only 2 weeks. It wasn't that long. I would love to visit Will and Kira in LA, as well as Alana and Charlie in San Diego, everyone else in the surrounding area. Hopefully, I will get to visit them very soon. No, we do not have makeup artists in the villa, except for the finale, but we do all of our makeup ourselves, and we have about an hour to get ready, so it is all us girls. Yes, those lights are bright as hell. They're literally piercing, the brightest lights you've ever seen in your life. But we have no idea what time it is, so I don't know when we would wake up, but it felt very early.
Anyways, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Also, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. See you next time.